In today's 20-minute stretch, we're going to be focusing on rotation. We spend a lot of time walking forward, back, side to side, but we don't rotate enough.
The great thing about rotation and training this way is it's perfect for circulation, for stability, and for injury prevention. So there's a lot to love about this.
Let's do some rotating. We're going to start with a bit of spinal rotation, which is going to feel really nice on that lower back. So we'll bring it down onto our backs to start. Bring your arms out to the side of the body, and we're going to let the knees knock over to the right-hand side. From here, let's bring the left arm up and over. We're just going to go for a little bit of mobility first, so opening the arm back out again. As we're going here, turn the head to face the left hand. Lovely. We'll do 2 more like that.
So it's the second or third, it's the magic ones where your torso is suddenly happy to give you a little bit more.
Yeah, and settle in there. Well, let's do that now. So let's keep the arm here now and just stay for a little bit. Breathe into that. I think it's nice in this rotational shape. You can really feel yourself breathing into your ribs. I don't know about you, Sally.
Yeah, absolutely. With each breath, just sort of rings out like like a dishcloth.
Maybe one more breath here. And then let's take one more breath to bring the knees back to the center. Oh, alrighty. Other side, probably should. Otherwise we'll be walking around in circles. Bring the right arm up and over. Turn it back.
I think this is the side that's a little stiffer for me.
Really?
So it's
there's always one.
Yeah. And take it easy and not force it.
Hopefully by the time we finish though, it'll feel loosened out.
Yeah. I know it will.
A little bit of a stretch through the chest here as well, actually. Not too much.
Chest, front to shoulder. It takes about 30 seconds and it all suddenly relaxes.
One final breath. And then bringing the knees back to the center. What do you think? Should we go for something a little bit deeper?
Yeah.
Might as well.
Ready for that
Might
now.
as well. So we've got 2 options. One is taking the leg out in front of you. Oh, other leg. No, that's right. And then knee into the chest, rotating over. Sally, if you want to demo that option, I'm just going to give something a little more. So option here as well, if you want to feel it a little deeper, you can cross one foot on top of the other knee and then rotate over. So it's just adding a little bit more of that release through the side of the body. And you know, we were talking about that stretch through the front of the shoulder. I might even go a little bit more, so you can tabletop the arms, and that just adds a little more pull in a good way.
Yeah, this is actually perfect for me.
Really?
You feel it all at the side of her body, a little bit in the shoulder too.
Yeah.
I feel that's just about right. Oh,
I don't want to leave this position.
We just stay here.
I know. Stay here forever. We should probably do the other side though, hey?
Go on then.
Go on then. Back to the centre. Might just spend a bit of time here resetting.
Yeah.
And I can definitely feel a difference in the 2 sides right now. So I'm going to even it out. 2 options, either extending the leg or crossing one knee foot on top of the other knee. Oh, Oh, there we go.
Yeah, because as well as feeling the rotation, the side that you've stretched has that length, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
I felt that when we were lying on our backs a moment ago.
Yeah. I'm going to tabletop the arms here as well. I do feel like it's almost, it feels a bit tighter to breathe, but you just have to really focus on breathing into it rather than holding your breath, which kind of, especially in this position, I feel like I could want to hold my breath because it's quite, it feels quite...
Full disclosure, I was actually just holding my breath until you said that. Thank you.
There we go, Sally. It's like we planned it.
I should know better. But
You should know better. What helps stretching? Oxygen, breathing. Maybe one final breath. Again, I don't want to leave this position.
Yes.
Final breath here. And then bringing the feet and knees back to the center. Again, I might spend a little bit of time just realigning.
Yes. Oh, do that. I feel equal sides now.
Yes, yeah.
But as equal as they can ever be. Wow.
Oh, feels good. More rotation through the spine here with a little bit of a chest opener and a little bit of a hip opener as well. I'm excited. Let's do it.
Me too.
Go into a kneeling position to start. From here, I'm going to take your right arm up to the sky as much as you can, and then we're going to feed it underneath the left arm. You can bend the left elbow here to get lower into that movement. We'll do 3 reps like that, so opening back out again, Sally, and feeding under. One more. And then we'll hold it here for a little bit, I think.
Okay. Fine with that.
So.
Yeah. No, I actually find this stretch deeply satisfying.
Yeah.
So I do a lot of shoulder work, and it's just nice actually to get right into the shoulder
Oh,
cap.
it's a great shoulder stretch. In fact, if you want to feel it a bit more, you can actually bring the left arm up and over and almost lean into that right shoulder. That for me gives it a
I will
little
let
more
you
of a
do that
stretch.
one.
Yeah,
This is good for me.
And it kind of looks, I know it kind of looks like I'm going to fall over, but actually I don't think I could. I'm kind of nicely positioned. Oh. Right, let's bring it back, shall we? Other side. Oh, I can definitely feel the difference.
Yes.
Need to do the other side, please. One more. Let's hold it here.
Yeah. And you can really get some sort of leverage with your right hand in this stretch to ease into the rotation.
Yes, definitely, yeah. And if it feels too much, you can play around with kind of how far you take the arm through. I'm going to bring my arm up and over here.
I was thinking of something funny to say, but actually you're doing that so wonderfully. I'm just, wow.
I know it probably looks silly, but it feels good, so that's all that matters.
Do you ever find you get a couple of cracks out of your back? They're not painful, they're just an adjustment, you know?
Oh, that's always really satisfying, I think. back. Oh, right, we're basically going to do the same, but we're going to bring your right leg out to the side. Nice, and then we'll open out that right arm. And exactly like we just done, feeding it through, but here, you'll feel it a little bit through the shoulder, but hello,
Yes. Okay.
Of course, if this is too much, we can bring it back to what we've just been doing. If you don't want to feel it too much in that hip flexor.
I'm just going to be careful, I think.
Absolutely, of course. Yeah, no need to push anything here. You can go as little or as far as you want to.
Yeah.
Nice, we'll bring it back to the centre. And we'll go the other side, actually. So taking the left arm up.
Ooh.
I know it feels a bit weird right now, but actually it's going to feel really nice when we bring it through. This one doesn't feel quite as intense on that hip flexor for me. I don't know about you, Sally.
No, that's more forgiving, absolutely.
Yeah, definitely. All right, let's do the other side. Left leg out. Left arm up. And feeding it through.
This is the one where I'm being a little bit cautious.
Absolutely. Keep it. You don't even need to. The more you rotate, the more you're going to feel this. The further you can take your hand away from you, the more the stretch will be.
Yes.
So just play around with that. Lovely. Oh, feels good. Bringing it back. Let's do the other side. Oh, this one's going to feel nice. It's always nice doing one that's slightly more forgiving after you've done one that's a little more
Yes.
tasking.
This is such a beautifully calm track, isn't
Oh,
it?
it is so lovely.
You spend so much time in super high drive mode and jobs, family, social life.
100%. Oh, I'm bringing it back.
This is the perfect antidote.
Oh, I might bring it back to kneeling.
Wonderful.
How's that feeling?
Absolutely wonderful.
Oh, it feels good now. It felt good during, actually. In this track, we're going to be doing a little bit of a hip opening whilst with that rotation. So stretch out through the chest and shoulders a bit as well. We're going to bring it first to a lunge, low lunge, right foot forward, left knee on the floor. Options here.
Yes.
The further away your knee is from you, the harder this is going to be, the more you're going to feel that pull through the hamstring, through the hip flexor. So yeah, keep the knee close if need be. Absolutely.
It's right for today, I think.
Yeah, perfect. Right, breathing into this here, feels good. And now let's take it to a rotation, eh? So same arm as front leg, so that right arm opens out. Holding here. If you want to push it even further, I don't know if I do, we'll see. You can walk the foot away from you, so the further away your foot is from your knee, the more I feel that through my hamstring. I'm almost in the splits. I don't want to be.
That's what happens when you do Maddie stretch classes. You develop super supple flexibility.
I don't stretch enough, to be honest. This is perfect. Let's bring it down. Option, again, we can keep the same. We're going to do the exact same thing again. I'm going to bring it onto the ball of my foot, so I'm just lifting up my back leg off the floor. This here adds a little more pressure, so I'm actually having to keep that hold because I don't have as much pressure into the floor. So I am feeling a little bit more in my left hip flexor for sure. Don't need to stay in that one as long, I don't think. Then bring my knee back down to the floor, a bit closer. Other side. So opening out, rotating towards, away from the leg even, away from the front leg, as Sally is beautifully demonstrating there.
Am I?
Yeah, gorgeous.
Thanks.
How's that feeling?
Yeah, it's good. I mean, I feel like on my adductor, the inside of my front thigh, as well as the groin area.
Exactly.
It's intense actually.
It is quite intense. You have to breathe into it. For sure. Oh, bring that down. I'm definitely feeling loosey-goosey in this leg. Should we swap?
Okay.
So bringing it back, I can bring it back through the plank or kneeling position as Sally is beautifully demonstrating. And we'll swap sides. Oh, did you hear my knee click?
Happens.
Honestly. Opening out, same arm as front leg. This feels nice actually after doing it for so long on the other side. This is nice. Let's bring it back down. So again, option to walk the foot away. I should do it on this side as I did it on the other. It's only fair. And elevate onto the ball of that back foot. And now I'm going to open out again. God, I'm shaking.
Gosh. I mean,
good shape.
My bottom hand is a little bit, but when you've got to hold stretches to get the most out of them, that can happen.
know, that's the thing. You have to stay here for enough time. I think you're doing a bit of good. Oh, final breath, I think, and then we'll go back. Nice. I'm going to bring my knee back down, bring my foot a little bit closer, and then we'll open out the other way. Oh, this feels harder for me, you know?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
in a good way. I know what I need to do a bit more of.
So you can sort of lever yourself against your front leg with your arm.
Exactly, that's what I'm doing. It's almost a little bit of pressure between them both, eh? Oh. Final breath here. And bringing it back down. Oh, I think bring either kneeling position or plank. Bringing it back. I'm just going to step through and do a little bit more like a quicker movement. So just going for that mobility on that one side again, same arm as front leg. And then down, other side. Nice. I definitely feel like this is easier to do having done the stretches before. And then bringing it down.
Wow.
Feels good. That was
good.
quite intense.
Feels really nice and balanced, doesn't it?
Definitely.
Brilliant. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for joining. We're going to take it to a little bit of relaxation now, letting all that good work that we've done, all that good rotational work just settle into our bodies. Going to bring it down onto our backs. Bend the knees in here so we're in that semi-supine position. Sally, I'm going to give you an option here if you want. So take the feet a little bit wider, so almost at the side of the mat, and then just let the knees knock in towards each other. How does that feel?
Oh, dreamy.
Yeah? Okay, good.
Perfect. Thank you.
No, pleasure. I'm going to give another option as well, which is actually the opposite. So bringing the feet together and then letting the knees open out. Oh, that feels good. I can definitely feel that in my hip flexors. When you found the position that you want to stay in here, let's just start to focus in on the breath. So with that rotational work that we've done, we've actually opened out space in the ribs by rotating the spine. So So let's think about breathing into that space that we've created.
You might have to prod me awake at me.
Oh, I know.
It's lovely music, and your voice is hypnotic, so it's kind of just lulls you into a nice, super relaxed state.
Which is where we want to be, right? We want to enjoy. We've just done so much good with our body. And I love that we have some lyrics here and it's talking about flow.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what we want to be feeling here, that flow of oxygen in, focusing on the ribs opening out.
You ever find as well on these types of relaxation periods where you have sort of tingle sensation in your hands, sometimes in your limbs, as the parasympathetic system does its magic, helps you recover, makes you feel really good.
There's just so little time in the day, unless you're in bed really, which doesn't count, where you just be and you just really focus in on the breath, on the body. And here we can just think about the movements that we've done, that rotation, feeling it through the hip flexors, that stretch through the shoulders, through the chest, and how we can relax those body parts into the floor.
Immediately felt more relaxation when you said that.
It's nice as well to just, after having rotated the spine so much, just being able to realign.
Wow.
We should maybe start bringing the feeling back to the fingers, maybe back to the toes. I'm going to start to bring my knees back to the center. You will feel this through the hip flexors. Ooh. I'm bringing it up when you're ready.
Like a new person.
Lovely.